booties for black girl nerds.
Andy, I'm so excited. It's like this is like a new episode of The Office. The crew changes locations and all hell broke loose.
That's exactly right. You're hired, Jeandra.
Thank you. Thank you. I always wanted to be a paper employee, so thank you.
You're going to reopen the Buffalo branch.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I have been dreaming about. As I watched all the excitement unfold of people of The Office and getting a new home and new features, people will be able to see new things. People started reminiscing with me about their favorite episodes. And one that came up was the interrogation that followed the joint being found outside. What's something about that episode that we wouldn't know as viewers that happened during the course of filming it?
The joint being found outside the Scranton branch?
Yes.
The two guys from the truck who were selling the that's so funny. I should know that episode better. The guys who were selling the oregano, if this is the those were two of the main writers, Lee and Gene. Mm-hmm. Stupnitsky and Eisenberg. They went on to write all kinds of things, but they were the guys on the truck selling it. And that's crazy. I should know that episode better. Isn't it terrible? There's some I know well and some I don't.
So many though. There's so many. That's kind of putting you on a spot, to be fair.
I should be better at my job.
I think you're great at your job. The response that people are having by just seeing you get this I think is an indicator of how good a job that The Office has done, that you personally have contributed to the series. What with all these new features and deleted scenes that people get to see, how does that heighten their appreciation for all the good work that you all did as a team?
I mean, it's really fun because I've looked at some of them and it's really fun to get to. I love deleted scenes from movies or other shows that you kind of get to see. And I mean, for this, it's just more added fun that you get to see. Oh man, that would have been great. I remember Greg Daniels said once that he wished the show could be another five. Basically, I forget the phrasing, but an additional 5 minutes longer. You wouldn't want it to be an hour, but if it could sort of fill in a 35 or 40-minute time slot, that would be great because there's just so many great little things. Because they're all so funny. It was just such a treat to get to be there.
Absolutely.
With all these funny folks.
I mean, it was incredible. What made it just so good that everybody was like a soup instead of a salad? All these individual people came together and made all of these things, all of these scenarios very hilarious and very relatable to anybody who works in that type of environment. Lastly, before I let you go, where can we get a shirt like that? Because, I have my robe here. That's from the coat.
Oh, there you go.
I don't
Very
have
nice.
a shirt like that. Can we get us some polos like that?
You got to send me a woof by way of wumf, and then I'll set you up with one. I just get these made at a place down, couple down the street. Phil, the props guy from the show, set me up with a couple way back when, but I've worn through them.
That's awesome.
Someone at Peacock will hopefully listen and start selling them. Somebody's got the merch, folks, as they say.
Exactly. Thank you so much for your time, Andy. A pleasure.
Thank you.
Everyone loves it, and thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
Better shake your booties for black girl nerds. Better shake your booties for black girl nerds.